Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Brings in the kick at the 9. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Jackson keeping it himself. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble! And this is going to be Browns football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To throw now with Sanders. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another game to Judkins. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Quick pass right side, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Viking 18. Come on.
Out of the gun. Here's Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pistol snap to Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the left and holding by Likely. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar out of the pistol. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about about 29 yards on first down. And a fresh set of downs on its way. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
On first down, here's Sanders. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
From the gun, Jackson. Driving across the 15-yard line. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. On the move, headed right. Got the big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Okay,
so after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Here he goes, third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. And he dodged the tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns, about set to begin their drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get it. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for Cleveland, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Catch made left side by Judy. And this one does not go far. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's 2nd and 8. That's a Ravens.
Working now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing again is Lamar. Forced out to his right. That throw behind his intended target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
It's a game of 20.
Lamar throwing again. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson's going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. Flowers will go in motion left. The final throw before the break. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. He's got a lane up past the 30. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is Henry on second. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Henry running to the left. Fights his way through a tackle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Running once more with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. pick it up. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Ravens make the recovery. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jackson loses the ball. And this is going to be Browns football. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Play action, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Nearly saw them trade fumbles there on back-to-back plays, Brock, but a chance recovery kept one turnover from answering another.
Okay? Can we please? Can we please hold on to the football? Somebody! I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind up here. And you know what the defenders are going to do? They're going to smell blood in the water, and they're going to...
He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. On the give, here's Judkins. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. To throw now is Sanders. The catch is made near the edge. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Malachi Starks. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw for Jackson. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Dragon 6.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Come on, Cup 19. Cup 19. Panthers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Lamar off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Panthers are in nickel for this third down call. Out of the gun, Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running for the marker on second. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Another run is stopped short, just 2 on that pickup, and now it's 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. And this one is doomed in a big way, went in the wrong direction, and they can just keep going the wrong direction. Get off the field, boys. That's turnover on downs.
Fourth down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Let's go now.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. He's got room to roam. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second down carry for Sampson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. '19 Lions. your 70.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go, Scott.
They throw it out quick to the left. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally stepping up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets the first before stopping the clock. And even 20 seconds to go. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Back to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. He'll look to throw it. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. This one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is